Ever pondered over the question, what makes a football betting strategy effective? If you're nodding right now, then you're in the right place. Whether you're a seasoned bettor or a newcomer to the world of football betting, having a solid strategy is crucial. It's not just about picking your favorite team or going with your gut instinct. It's much more nuanced, calculated, and yes, strategic. Football betting strategies are essentially game plans that guide your betting decisions. They help you determine where to place your bets, how much to wager, and when to step back. These strategies are critical in increasing your chances of winning bets and minimizing potential losses. But here's the kicker. A powerful betting strategy is firmly rooted in statistics and probabilities. Now you might be thinking, statistics and probabilities sounds complicated, but really, it's not as daunting as it sounds. In fact, it's quite logical. You see, football, like any sport, is based on patterns and trends. And these patterns, trends, they can be quantified, analyzed, and yes, bet upon. Statistics and probabilities provide a scientific, objective way to predict football outcomes. They help us make informed decisions, taking the guesswork out of betting. In this video, we will delve into the world of football betting strategies, focusing on those proven by statistics and probabilities. We will explore various strategies such as betting on the underdog, focusing on specific leagues, or betting on certain types of bets. Each strategy has its unique strengths and weaknesses, and understanding these can significantly enhance your betting performance. But remember, there's no such thing as a sure bet. Even with the best strategies, there's always an element of risk. That's what makes football betting exciting, right? However, armed with a solid strategy grounded in statistics, you can significantly increase your chances of success. By the end of this video, you will have a deeper understanding of the most effective ways to bet on football, grounded in statistical evidence. But before we delve deeper, let's clarify what we mean by a betting strategy. In its most basic sense, a betting strategy is a structured approach to gambling, aimed at increasing your odds of winning. It's a plan that football bettors use to minimize risks and maximize profits. These strategies are typically based on sound statistical and probabilistic principles, and they help bettors make more informed decisions. The importance of a betting strategy shouldn't be underestimated. It's not about predicting the exact outcome of every match. That's nearly impossible. Instead, it's about making educated guesses based on data, trends, and other relevant information. A good betting strategy can help you manage your bankroll, understand the odds better, and ultimately, increase your chances of making profitable bets. Remember, betting is not just about luck, it's also about strategy, knowledge, and disciplined decision-making. Understanding what a betting strategy is forms the foundation for exploring the most effective ones. Now let's turn our attention to the role of statistics and probabilities in these strategies. Statistics and probabilities are the heart and soul of any successful betting strategy. They are the nuts and bolts that hold the strategy together, providing a factual basis for making informed decisions. But why are they so important? Well, let's delve into it. In the world of football betting, statistics offer a wealth of information. They provide insights into a team's past performance, player form, head-to-head records, and much more. These factors, when analyzed correctly, can paint a fairly accurate picture of a team's strengths and weaknesses. They can help bettors predict how a team might fare in an upcoming match, giving them an edge over those who rely solely on gut feeling. Now, moving on to probabilities. In the simplest terms, probability is the likelihood of a particular event happening. In the context of betting, it's about predicting the outcome of a football match. Probabilities help bettors estimate the chances of a particular outcome, such as a home win, an away win, or a draw. But how do you calculate these probabilities? Well, this is where the magic of mathematics comes in. By analyzing past data, bettors can estimate the probability of an event occurring. This might sound complex, but thanks to the internet, there's a plethora of resources available to help even the most mathematically challenged among us. By combining statistics and probabilities, bettors can create a solid foundation for their betting strategy. They can use these tools to predict outcomes more accurately, making their bets more likely to pay off. However, it's important to remember that while statistics and probabilities can improve your chances of winning, they can't guarantee success. Football, like any sport, is unpredictable, and the beautiful game has a habit of throwing curveballs. But with careful analysis and a bit of luck, statistics and probabilities can certainly tilt the odds in your favor. As we can see, statistics and probabilities are indispensable tools in the toolkit of a successful bettor. With a solid understanding of the basics, we can now explore the top betting strategies based on statistics. First up is the value betting strategy. This strategy requires a keen eye for value. It's not about looking for the team that's most likely to win, but rather scouting for situations where the odds of an outcome are greater than the likelihood of that outcome. For instance, if a team has odds of 3-1 for a win, but your analysis shows that the team has a 1 in 2 chance of winning, that's a value bet. The key to this strategy lies in your ability to accurately assess probabilities, which is where statistics come in handy. Next, we have the over-under betting strategy. This is where you bet on the total number of goals that will be scored in a match, as opposed to betting on which team will win. The strategy lies in analyzing the offensive and defensive capabilities of the teams, their past performances, and other relevant statistics to predict whether the total goals will be over or under a certain number set by the bookmaker. The third strategy, double chance betting, allows you to bet on 2 out of 3 possible outcomes in a match. This reduces your risk, as you win if either of the 2 outcomes you bet on occur. You might bet on a team to either win or draw, for instance. While the odds are lower, the chances of winning are significantly higher. Historical match statistics play a vital role in deciding which 2 outcomes to bet on. Head-to-head betting is another popular strategy. Here, instead of focusing on the entire team, you focus on individual players and predict the outcome of their individual performances. This strategy requires in-depth knowledge about the players, their past performances, and their current form. Remember, statistics about individual players can be as crucial as team statistics. Finally, we have the accumulator betting strategy. This strategy involves betting on multiple games at once, and all of your bets must be correct to win. While this strategy carries more risk, the potential payout is much higher. Analyzing statistics like team form, head-to-head records, and home or away advantages can help you make more informed accumulator bets. In conclusion, there's no one-size-fits-all strategy when it comes to betting on football. Each strategy has its own risks and rewards, and the best strategy for you will depend on your individual risk tolerance, knowledge of the sport, and ability to interpret statistics. However, regardless of the strategy you choose, remember that your predictions should always be grounded in statistical evidence. By using statistics to guide your bets, you can make more informed decisions, manage your risks more effectively, and ultimately, stand a better chance of winning. These strategies, backed by statistical evidence, can significantly improve your betting game. As we wrap up, let's revisit the key points discussed today. Betting on football isn't just a game of luck, it's a science, and like any science, it calls for a well-thought-out strategy. A betting strategy is a structured approach to gambling, aiming to generate a profit. While the idea of a surefire winning strategy might seem like a myth, the right approach can significantly enhance your winning chances. Where do statistics and probabilities fit into this equation? They are the very foundation of any solid betting strategy. When we talk about statistics, we're referring to past data like a team's performance history, their strengths, weaknesses, and patterns. It's about looking at the numbers and making educated predictions. Probabilities, on the other hand, help you understand the likelihood of a specific outcome. Knowing how to interpret and apply these probabilities can give you a significant edge in your betting game. Now let's talk about the top betting strategies based on statistical evidence. The first one we discussed was the value betting strategy. It's all about identifying and betting on matches where the probabilities of a particular outcome are greater than the odds suggest. Then there's betting against the public or contrarian betting, which involves placing bets that are opposite to the general public consensus. And finally, the progressive betting strategy, where you adjust your bets based on whether you won or lost the previous bet. These strategies are not foolproof, and they do not guarantee a win every time, but they certainly provide a structured and analytical approach to betting, increasing your chances of making a profit in the long run. Remember, the key to successful football betting lies in understanding and effectively using these strategies. Happy betting!